What a life. What a life. Hi guys, Ann here, and today we have another car vlog. It is Tuesday morning and it is pretty early. What time is it? It is 7:38 a.m. And I have to be at the cardiologist at 8 o'clock because I have my last 2 tests that I have to take. So I've been up since like 5:30, so I'm like wide awake. I don't believe I have to fast, so I had my coffee. I didn't eat anything though. I can never eat when I first wake up. But oh my goodness, let me tell you about the day I had yesterday. It's very productive, but very tiresome. So my last vlog, you know, I had to go to Walmart to get some tools and everything. I told you I wanted to put that new shower head in. So I took the old one off, put the new one in. I'll insert right here. You guys know, like, I'm trying to update and redo the house and stuff and decorate. Then remember I showed you a picture of the bathtub, like on the bottom molding. I don't know why they put wood. And they didn't even caulk it or anything, like on the bottom. So either Lexi or Isaiah, one of them, did not have the shower curtain or shower liner or something. I don't know what it is, but they got water on the floor. And it must have, I don't know what happened. And anyway, a piece like dry rotted, literally dry rotted. I had to take that molding off and then let it dry for a couple days. It was just crazy. And then I went to the Lowe's and got new molding. I got like a more of a plasticky kind. I don't know what the material is, but it's definitely not wood. So I put that on yesterday. I'll start that right here. I took, right before I went to bed, I took the old caulking off around the tub after everybody took their shower last night. So I need to go get some, I know I had a couple brand new tubes of caulk, the waterproof, but I cannot find it. I have to go get some caulk so I can caulk around the bottom of the tub where that molding is, and then around the tub. And then the only thing I have to do in the bathroom then is just paint and stuff, you know. I started the dining room. Remember there was that big hole where the wood stove used to be? So I put the foaming expanding foam, whatever it's called. Oh my goodness. I had to put almost like a can and a half in. And let me just tell you, first of all, when I took the plate off where the wood burning stove used to be, there was so much soot that I had to clean. I literally looked like I just got done cleaning a chimney or something. I mean, it was just crazy. Like, it was just like black soot everywhere. I had to like shampoo my rug around because it got on my rug. Anyway, it was a mess. So then I put that foam. I should have worn gloves because I still have, I don't know what you can see because I'm driving. When I stop, I'll show you a better thing. It's all in my hands. I go to bend over to put like a, what do you call that? Like a bucket underneath it. So like the expanding foam, because I must have put too much in, you know, because it was dripping. I got a little bit on the carpet, so I have to go get some acetone or something to break that up, because I don't even know how I'm going to get that off. But anyway, it got all on the wall, which that's easy to peel off once it, you know, like this morning it dried and I started getting a little bit off. It's just taking the paint off with it, but that's all right. I'm repainting the wall anyway. But this is what it looks like now. I went a little overboard, so I just have to like cut off that part, and then I have to, because there's that metal plate, so then today I'll take the pliers and bend that metal plate back, and then I have to put like drywall and all that up and all that. I'm gonna fix that hole. While I'm doing that, I'm going to be painting the dining room today because the other walls are fine. I just have to, you know, do that. And then there's that paneling that's coming off. I ordered, I found on Amazon, it's this adhesive glue, especially for paneling. That will come Wednesday, so that will come tomorrow. So at least I can like do the hole, paint the other 3 walls, and then Wednesday, you know, do that and then just paint that wall, if that makes sense. So I've been busy. Oh, so let me just tell you, I go and I'm like bending over trying to get the stuff off the carpet before it dries, and a big clump fell and got in my hair. I had to wash my hair at like 1 in the morning. And I still have like hard pieces, but it's a mess. So I'm going to this place looking a hot mess. Oh my God, with my hands and everything. I looked online and I should have worn gloves, but I hate wearing gloves. So like I said, nail polish remover, which Lexi wasn't home last night and it's in her room and I don't go looking through her room. So I want to get one for me, or they said acetone will help. I tried baby oil, Vaseline, that wasn't working. But I've been a busy girl, and I even filmed for my beauty channel. I did part 1 of my eyeshadow palette collection / declutter. That was part 1. Okay, I haven't edited it yet. I'm going to edit it today, and right now it's like 45 minutes long. I have to edit. I'll probably get it down, a little bit less than that. And I didn't do any swatches or anything. I showed 100, and it was either 196 or 198 palettes. And I'm not even halfway done. Yeah. I went to bed about 2:30, 3 o'clock, and then I woke up at 5:30. So, but that's how I usually am. I usually only get a couple hours of sleep anyway. So, but I feel fine. Like I'm awake. I guess because I really have it in my mind to really declutter a lot of stuff and fix up the house. I'm like in that headspace where I'm ready. I'm ready to get all that done and then decorate, like get the wall stuff, the curtains, all that type of stuff. And then the only other rooms I have to do, the bathroom, I just have to paint that and then get a curtain, of course. And like decorate that, but that's easy. It's a bathroom, Then I just have to do the kitchen. And then with the kitchen, oh, there's these geese here on the road. No. I want to do like put backsplash up. I'm going to do that myself. All this I'm going to be filming, I already started filming the dining room and all that stuff. So anyway, I'm going to get off of here because I want to pay attention because there's another detour and I need to make sure I'm on time. So I'll talk to you when I get there. I'll be back. All right, I am here. I'm a few minutes early. What time it be? 7:53 a.m. It's only 70 degrees out. It's beautiful. It's very, very nice. I did bring my walking stick. No, this is not a walking stick. My selfie stick in case I'm thinking about going to the park and doing a walk. I'm not sure. But I just have so much to do. After this, I have to, first I got to go to the courthouse and take care of something real quick. Because we're set for trial very, very soon. Remember, they postponed it. Then I have to go to Walmart and get some stuff. Oh, let me just show you my hands now. Do you see? It's like, look at this. I don't know. It looks worse in person. Trust me. It looks bad. And then I don't know what you can see. I got stuff all in my hair there. All right, let me go in there. I'm procrastinating because I hate tests and all that kind of stuff. And I'll be back when it's all over. All right. Wish me luck. All right, so I just got out of there. It is 8:52. So the 2 tests, the one was like a ultrasound on the neck, on the arteries, and that's just to check to see if there's like any blockage, see if I'm susceptible of having a stroke, And then I have a heart monitor on for 24 hours. And then that's it. So that's good. I asked about my stress test that I got on the 18th, and that came back normal. However, the ultrasound that I got on my heart, it wasn't as bad as what I thought. You can see signs, of course, that I did have a heart attack, right? And even if it's just a mild heart attack, you have damage to the heart. So it shows that there's the thickness in the heart. I don't know, just a few other things, which I go back in August, so hopefully, I don't know how I'm going to do that, because I don't think I'll have medical anymore. I know I don't have prescription, but at least they can call me, and let me know the results or something. So yeah, I have the heart monitor on, and I just wear it for 24 hours. So she said at 9 o'clock I can, you know, take it off, and then I just drop it off, and they should know something in 48 hours. But if there's a hit, you know, if they see something, don't pull out. You know, they'll call me and let me know, of course, you know. So that is that. So because it's not 9 o'clock, yeah, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? I think I'll go to Walmart first, get the stuff, and then go to the court, because the court opens up either at 9 or 9:30. I don't have court, I just have to speak to somebody. All right, once I get to Walmart, because it's a little trafficy, I'll be back. All right, I'm at Walmart. I'm getting a cart here. It's a little sunny out, but it's still nice. You can tell it's getting a little humid out. All right, let's go in here, get this stuff. I'm only getting what is on my list, and that's it. So let's go shopping. I spent $89, well, about $90, but I got everything I needed. I got a couple extra tools that I know I'm going to need, because we have no tools. Tools are so expensive. All right, when I get to the car, I'll show you what I got. That's what I got. I did remember my dish detergent and my watermelon tree hut, which is my favorite. But I got all this. I found this here for my hands. It would probably take that caulk stuff off. And I also got acetone. This here, hopefully I can get that stuff off the carpet. And just, you know, stuff that I need. This is the file thing to file that expanding foam down. But yeah, that's it. 90 bucks. All right, so now I just have to go to the courthouse really, really quickly. And then I think I'm going to go to the lake and just walk the lake, because there's a few things. I want to talk to you about this Carlee Russell case that's really been bothering me. So yeah, I'm going to discuss that when we get to the lake. I think it's very important. I definitely want to give my opinions on that. So, all right, let me get to the courthouse, and I'll be back. I'm getting nervous. And listen, I'm not even going to court today, but just going to the courthouse, anything to do with the court, it gives me such anxiety. It really does. All right, I'll be back. We are at the park. I got the court thing all situated. All that is done. I see there's a few people over here. I guess they have the same idea I do. So if you don't know, I used to come here when I was a little girl. My mother would take me. And when I was about, I don't know how to swim. And when I was about 6 years old, I've shared the story before. You know, they didn't do the typical swimming lessons. They taught you like different exercises, how to swim and stuff like that. But mainly after they do that for a few weeks, it was like once a week for a few weeks, then you get your ass in the canoe and you jump off and you have to swim yourself back to shore. You know, there's like they take you to like the sandbar, and that's how it was. Well, I could do the doggy paddle and I could back float. And I learned how to back float from when I was a little girl. I was about 6 or 7. And so if I was ever in a boat and we got shipwrecked, doggy paddling, I would probably get tired very quickly, but I could back float. I could stay floated for a while. Anyway, and then when I got old, and my mom, you used to be able to go swimming here. Now you can't go swimming. You're not allowed to swim here. But we would always come swimming and all that kind of stuff, and for birthdays. And I'll show you again. Every time I come here, I'll show you, just in case you're new. Over across the street here is like a barbecue where you can, you know, have like birthday parties and all that kind of stuff. And then when I became an adult and I had kids, I would do the same thing. And, you know, 2 of my kids' birthdays are in July, so we would have the birthday parties here, but we would always go swimming. But when I was raising kids, they had a lifeguard, and then you paid beach tags. And I think it was like $5 a day and maybe like $10 for the whole season. And that just basically covered for the lifeguards. And they were like high school kids or college kids or something like that. Oh, the geese are here. I'll have to show you. And then what happened was, oh, let's see. So I had Isaiah in 2004. So maybe a few years after that, they closed it up because when they would come test the water, I'll show you, I'll walk past here and show you, the geese and stuff would come, and I guess it was too much bacteria in the water, and they just couldn't afford to keep it going with the lifeguards and all that. So that's how that was. And then a few people had died, you know, because there's no lifeguard or anything. So you know, now that there's signs that you can't go swimming. But I didn't realize this until I had my heart attack, right? I started walking and exercising and stuff. And so last year I came here, and like, they have so much stuff now. Like, I wish they had this stuff when my kids were little. They always had a swing set and all that. Oh, my shoe's untied. It felt like my shoe's untied. Hold on. But then now they have like I said, I'll turn it around. They have these hills they made for bikes and all that. I would still enjoy doing that as an adult. All right, let me tie my shoe. But yeah, it's so beautiful and so peaceful. So every time I come here, I think of my mother. Now you can fish here and stuff like that, and across over there they have like a little boat dock. You could take your boat out here and stuff like that. But all right, let me turn you around so you can see what I see. Hold on. So they have like the hills here where you can, you know, take your bike. I don't even know, do kids ride bikes anymore? I just like never see kids outside. Every time I come here, and now it's summer, so it's vacation, you know, it's school break, and I know you can't go swimming, but it's like you never see kids play. Across the street here is the dog park. That's where I would come take Nala. I'm going to start taking the puppy. But yeah, I would love to do that. And then here's some more hills, some more like little hills, and over there, and then we have the swing set right there. Yeah, very nice. Oh look, they have a little ramp here. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I would have fun. And then look, they have the little ones for the little kids. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, I would have fun doing this myself. I'm really thinking about getting a bike. All right, let me get closer to the water and show you how beautiful the water is. The one guy that was here left. I'm so upset. I need to get my bird seed. Bring that with me. I should keep it in the trunk so when I see the geese, I'll get closer to the geese. But look at the water. I mean, just look at that. So gorgeous. And so peaceful, and nobody ever comes. And then these were here when I was a little girl, these little cement little thingies. I can't believe it, but look at the geese. There's only like a couple. Do you see? I don't know what is the geese looking at? I don't know. Oh, this is perfect. Look at the scenery. It looks like it's like a green screen or something. I would love to have a house like this, and then you could just sit there and look at that. That's gorgeous. That's like $1 million view. All right, so I want to talk about the CARLEE Russell case. Oh, so if you don't know, she's I believe she was 25-year-old, a black female who got a huge coverage and saying that she's seen a little toddler walking on the highway, and then she went missing. And like I said, there was a lot of traction. It got on the news and all over YouTube and I guess TikTok. I don't have TikTok, and that's very, very rare, especially for a black woman, okay? Or just in general, a black person. Let me just tell you, I used to say this to all of my friends when I would speak to, okay? If you don't know, I have biracial kids and I have 2 stepkids that are black, right? And I would get so upset because, like, the Gabby Petito and the Kylie Rodney case and all that stuff like that gets all this news and gets all this publicity, right? But I used to say, when do you ever see a black girl that gets missing or murdered? When do you ever see that coverage? It's nothing like the Gabby Petito. I mean, they made Netflix movies, Shanann Watts, and I understand her husband killed her and the kids and all that. But all of this, how many black women get murdered by their husbands and stuff? And it's not really on the media like it is with if you are white. And finally, you have a black woman that's getting the coverage that they should be getting. And it was a hoax. She literally said yesterday, had her attorney speak on the news and admit that it was a hoax. It was a lie. I honestly don't think she thought it was going to get as big as what it did. I mean, I don't think so. You know, a backstory. So she had a boyfriend. The boyfriend broke up with her. Supposedly, this is allegedly, the boyfriend met somebody else. I don't know if it was a stripper or what have you. There's rumors, but, you know, he did break up with her. And it's like, did she do it to get attention, to make him jealous, to say, look, this is what can happen. I'm missing, you know, maybe you'll care about me more. You know, I don't know. Mental illness. I mean, when it first happened, my friend Lisa called me and said, what do you think? And I'm like, well, I do know this for a fact. In Jersey, they do that. They will have a baby in a baby seat, or like a car seat carrier, or a kid walking. And that's how they set you up. You get out of your car and then they come and they take you, most of the time for sex trafficking or whatever the case may be. But that's how they get you, because most women will stop. It's a mother instinct, right? You'll stop when you see a kid, no parents around and stuff. So I know it was possible. But then when I look at the footage, I'm like, okay, you see her car pull over, you don't see another car. Where's the car at that came and grabbed her? Okay, you see her walk into the woods. You see her. And then it's like, and it was so much traffic that, come on, nobody else seen a toddler walking? Nobody, come on, you know that if there was a toddler walking on a highway, more than one person would have stopped. Especially one person already stopped, they're going to stop. It didn't make sense from the beginning. And, you know, so but I didn't say anything. I stayed quiet because it's like, you know, what if, you know, and I didn't want to be wrong. I didn't want to think that somebody would lie. Like, that's crazy, you know? I gotta start walking, you know, it's my anxiety. It's just sad to me. Like, it has to be some kind of mental illness, because I honestly 100% believe she didn't think it was going to be as big as what it was. I do not think the mother or father, I don't know if it was her stepfather or father, was involved, because when they did their like speech, like looking for her, oh, there's a bee and I'm allergic to bees, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away, go. When you listen to the mother, her voice was cracking. That was a true mother's fear and begging for help. Another thing that right away, like me and my friends were talking, and it's like, okay, so they found her phone. Okay, her car door was open. They found her phone, her pocketbook, and her Apple Watch. Now listen, if you are on a highway and it's a traffic, especially all those cars are coming, right? There is no way they're gonna like struggle to the fact that your Apple Watch is going, any bracelets, anything. Do you think that kidnapper's gonna care, really? No, he's going to hit you over the head or something, or get you in that car and pull off. There's not gonna be time. I understand if her wig was off, they said her wig was off, and that could be, you know, from the struggle, her trying to get away and stuff when you're fighting. But there's just no way, no way. And how, okay, so if you pull over and you see a kid, you're not going to grab your pocketbook, and you might keep your phone because she had called 911. I understand that, but you're not going to grab your pocketbook and all that kind of stuff. No, you're going to get, you know, so it being out of her car, it was just very weird to me to begin with. Like I said, at first I believed it. And I thought, well, maybe I'm overreacting. But it's so sad because, you know, I know if that happened to my daughter, she's not going to get as much coverage. And it's sad, but it's true. It's so true. Like, I am so happy, like the Gabby Petito case and everything got so much coverage. I mean, she was a young girl, very pretty, but that's why she got so much coverage. Let's keep it real. 1, she was on TikTok. She was on social media. 2, she had a YouTube video. 3, she was white, a female. She was young, and she was very attractive. That's the truth. And then once everybody started making videos about it and all that, and the news got it, and then it went from there. And I am so thankful that she got that coverage. But if I ask you right now on the top of your head, list 5 white women that got coverage like what had happened to them, I'm sure you can list them. Then if I say name 5 black women, you tell me. The Breonna Taylor case, okay, that's what the police went to the wrong door and shot and killed her and all that kind of stuff, yes. But like, I'm talking about somebody being kidnapped where they're actively looking for them. You don't see it. And it's just sad. It's regardless of what color you are, just to have that type of hoax, to lie about that, to have these police officers and the FBI involved and everybody looking for her all the time. You know, this is our taxpayers' money. That's how they get paid. You know, we all should be mad that she lied. It's just sad. I do not think she should go to jail. I think mental illness plays a thing, but I do think she should pay restitution back. Absolutely, to teach her a lesson. I want to know what you guys think about that. Like, what are your thoughts? Like I said, even if she was white, Spanish, any color, what do you think should happen to her? Do you think she should get charges? Do you think she should go to jail? What do you think? Let me know. And you know, you guys know I don't get governments involved. Now listen, if something happened to my daughter, she was kidnapped or something like that, absolutely. You know, I remember years ago, I had talked about this before, and the area that I live it is racist. And I remember making a comment before, and I had said how my kids, when they were little, you know, like Lexi got picked on. They used to pick on her saying she had big lips and all this other kind of stuff. And I remember she's probably like 1st, 2nd grade, young. And I said to her, Lexi, people pay to have those lips and different things. They would pick on her hair and all this other kind of stuff. And I had to sit down and tell her, well, listen, Lexi, you have 3 things against you. 1, you're a female. 2, you're black. And 3, you're poor. We live in poverty. This is when I was living in the projects and all that kind of stuff. And I remember so many people that, especially that have biracial kids, was like, I never had to sit down with my kids. I didn't have to tell them about that. And there's not races around here. And I would never tell my kids that. And it's like, well, thank God. Thank your lucky stars. Seriously, thank the universe or whatever you believe in, your faith, that you don't live in a racist city, or that your children don't have to go through that. I had to sit with my boys, okay? Not too much Isaiah, because, you know, he could pass for white or Italian, you know. And I had to sit down with, you know, especially Tyler, and say, when you get pulled over, first thing you do, you put your hands on the steering wheel. You do not get out of that car unless you're asked. And whatever you do not run. But, you know, when you take your kids driving, your boys driving, if you're white, you have a white husband and white kids, the first thing you're not teaching your kid, you're teaching them how to drive. You're not thinking about, well, if they get pulled over, this can happen. I had to think about that as me having biracial kids and two black stepchildren. I told you guys a story time one time, okay? When Lexi had her open heart surgery, okay? Look up Camden, New Jersey. Look it up. All right, so I had just switched the car insurance from out of my husband, soon-to-be ex-husband's name, to my name, okay? So I had to, the car, everything got put in my name, okay? So I never changed the license plates. I had the license plates, they were at home, but I never changed it because, I mean, Lexi had that, you know, she got sent to the hospital and then got transferred to a level 1 hospital. Who's thinking about that, right? And it was like 2 in the morning and I'm driving home. I was with her for a couple days. I wanted to go home and take a shower. I knew she was stable. And I get pulled over. And I you know, 2 cops, I get pulled over, then I see another second cop car coming where he called for backup. One cop was on my driver's side, the other one was on the passenger side, and they had their hand on their gun. They didn't pull their gun out, but they both had their hand on their gun. Thinking, what in the hell? Because I knew I wasn't speeding. So, as soon as they seen me, they immediately dropped their hand, like they felt safe. Because I was white and I was a woman. And they pulled me over for fictitious tags. They thought I had a stolen car because the license plates didn't match the car. It wasn't coming up with the insurance, you know, all this stuff. So they did. They thought I had a stolen car. Camden, New Jersey is a very high crime city, okay? Let that have been my husband driving the car. It may not have turned out like that, because that's why they pulled me over. They thought I had a stolen car. They pulled me over for fictitious tags. Do you know I didn't even get a ticket or a warning? They let me go. Yeah, at 2 o'clock in the morning, they let me go. All right, so then a couple of days later, like the next day or something, I'm going to my mom's house. My mom had just moved in after the fire to her, you know, back to her house. And I was going to check on her. Now, at this time, I had the license plate on my back seat, and I really was going to my mom's house, checking on her, and then I was going to put the plates on the car, you know. I hear the cop car lights go off, okay? I didn't stop because I knew why they were pulling me over. I said, let me just get to my mom's house. I went 3 blocks. Mind you, by the time I got to my mom's house, there was already 3 cop cars behind me. And I pulled right at my mom's house. The cop gets out and says, didn't you hear me pull? And I played it off. I go, no, I didn't know you were trying to pull me over. I would have stopped. You know, I played that off. And again, why? And then I showed him, I said, oh, the license plates are right here. They ran everything. Everything came back good. My husband he was already at my mom's house, and he came with the screwdriver. The cop watched my husband put the plates on. I got no ticket, no nothing. And I ran 3 blocks while 3 cop cars were chasing me. Nothing, not even a ticket. Had that been my husband, my son, my stepson, that would not have turned out like that. And I don't care what anybody says, in this town that I live in, that would have not turned out like that. And it's the truth, and I don't care. And, you know, I remember having conversations with my friend, and I said, listen, you will never understand because you are white, you have a white husband, and you have white children. You can empathize, but you'll never understand. And, you know, if you do have black children or biracial children, and you don't live in a city like this, like I said, be thankful. But it still happens in 2023. So my point is, it really upsets me when you have a black woman that finally got the coverage they needed. Finally got the FBI involved. Got all the news involved. Mainstream news. And it was a hoax. She admitted she lied. And it's like it just put us right back down. Like, I hope what comes out of this is more black women, black men, but especially black women that are getting kidnapped, sex trafficked, all that, get the coverage. You know, maybe this will open up conversations and this will bring the coverage more. But I don't know. I'm going to stop talking about it because I am the type, you know how I am when I vent and I rant, I keep repeating myself. It's just sad, and I hope she does get help as well, because it has to be mental. I don't know, and you know, but let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think? Do you think she should be charged, arrested, pay restitution, all three? Let me know. All right, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm kind of sweating a little bit because I have jeans on and stuff. But, and I'm just going to sit here and relax for like, you know, 5-10 minutes and get that zen. Think of my mom, talk to my mom. All right, guys, please like this video. It really does help me out, or dislike it. That helps me out as well. Well, make sure you leave a comment. Commenting really does help out with engagement, even if it's just an emoji. Stay beautiful, stay blessed, stay healthy. And most importantly, always stay you. Never let somebody take you out of your character. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Oh, look. Look at the family. So pretty. What a life, what a life.